Alrighty, so some things happened. I was out of town, but I'm back now, so that's why these will be, a tad late, a few days. But Hunter reworked his deal. So he got $5.6 million of this year's money into a signing bonus, which will actually create $3.7 million in immediate cap space. And his signing bonus will go to $18 million in 2022. And, I haven't seen the official contract details, but from the way it's been worded, it looks that money gets guaranteed on the fifth league day of 2022. So next year, around, roughly this time, we're going to have the conversation of, hey, do you extend or do you trade Danielle Hunter? And we're going to be back into that whole thing. Trade or give all the money. Trade or give all the money. But it'll be easier because we'll have a year of him, a year removed from the injury, and we'll see how it does. Now, like I said, in the immediate, that saved $3.7 million in space, and it will also go a very long way in just solidifying the edge position. So, you kind of look at what it was before he got there. Like, if you don't have Danielle Hunter, Holmes, Patrick Jones, Janarius Robinson, Hercules Mataafa, Jordan Brailford, DJ Wanham, Stephen Weatherly, Willekes. You're not loving it. And it's just a lot of unknown in the group. So, even if they aren't to add to the group, I've seen some people kind of pine for Melvin Ingram or Justin Houston. But assuming they don't add to the group, having Hunter on the other side only makes all of those players better. And you can kind of just insert a platoon potentially now on the other side because you have number 99 on the opposite side. Now, I've also seen some people kind of ponder the idea of, is it better to trade Danielle Hunter and get all of the draft picks? But coming off of the injury and the fact that he wanted some kind of reworking of contracts, it's probably pretty safe to say they wouldn't get their true value for Danielle Hunter anyway. And you probably get more value of keeping Danielle Hunter than you do trading Danielle Hunter in the first place. Then you get into the added part where it's like, well, doesn't make sense for the Vikings to get rid of Hunter. And it really did not. It did not make sense. Just because of the offseason they had. Because whether you agree with it or not, the Vikings did decide they can still be a competitive football team. And how they will do that is clearly through the defense. They went out, they returned Anthony Barr, they signed Patrick Peterson, Alexander, Woods, Tomlinson, Breland. This is an entirely different defense than what we saw at the end of last year when, it kind of like if you want to look at that Saints game from Christmas, there's only one starter on that defense that looks to be given a spot, basically, that started that day, and that's Harrison Smith. So, outside of that, all of those guys would be changed from that day. Now, Eric Kendricks, he missed the last 5 games. He'll be returning. And among guys who started games last year, I think those are the only 2 guys that really are safe when you exclude Barr because of injuries. And it's like, it just feels kind of like this will be a lot better for clear reasons. And it just kind of, if you want to win with defense, trading number 99 made no sense at any point. Because if you do all of that, and you don't have a marquee pass rusher, what are you doing? It's like you have one really good pass rusher. The rest of them are kind of like, maybe he'll flash, maybe he'll do some nice things every once in a while. But are you really counting on DJ Wanham to be a 7+ sack guy this year without Danielle Hunter? I don't know. It's like I don't think I would bank on that. So I think it made no sense to get rid of 99 at any point. Unless they decided they wanted to blow things up at the start, which probably would have started with trading Hunter. But obviously, now we're here. But it's much better to have Hunter than it is to have Hunter. And I would like to know your guys' comments. down below. Like and subscribing. Super cool. And until next time, I bid y'all adieu.